This could work.
Bastila has told
That could
us of
crop a
most
little bit more off the
unusual
top.
development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Yeah, they seem to be
Bastila
searching
has
for
described
something.
the shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
You saying I'm joined with her?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Yes, I'm ready for whatever awaits me.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle.
Sorry. It's kind of bothering me. There we go.
The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Almost got it. Oh.
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Anything to further the light, that sounds so fake.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you're willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. The Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited. and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order.
Well, thanks.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
What must I do to prove myself worthy?
In the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
What kind of tests?
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan, and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Greetings, young. As a chronicler of the Academy here on the Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith, there are... All Jedi must know the Code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. Knowledge of the Code will lead you to the rank of Padawan, and knowledge of the Order and its history will guide you down the path of the light. Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our Order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict. All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action: Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally. No one is denying that Revan was one of the keys to defeating the Mandalorians, but something happened out there on the Outer Rim. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed. Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key
Bastila
victories
again.
and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with
We
the
saw
strike
that
team
vision
trying to
earlier.
capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If
Say
we do not
brains
find
over
some way
brawn,
to stop
but,
the Sith soon,
Malak
will overwhelm us
Malak
with
picked
sheer
the brawn.
numbers. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to... May the Force...
Okay. Jar lesson.
Greetings, my young pupil. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan in the traditions and customs of...
Yeah,
These
I'm
tests
ready
will
for
see
the
it
trust.
first. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order. There is no emotion.
There is peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity. Yeah.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
And there is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice.
Hey,
It will not
Graspers.
be long before you are a full member of
I
our
didn't know they
order.
made action
But
figures
first,
of him.
you
That's
must
pretty
pass
cool.
the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
I am not sure what,
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great... The
I'm
time
not
has
sure
come for you
what-
to choose the...
well, we'll find out.
Is the color of the Jedi Guardian.
I was
This
thinking
Jedi
about
battles
Guardian,
against the forces of evil in the dark
but
side.
I
They
like
focus more on
having lots of
combat
force
training and
powers.
use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They
That's
focus less
probably
on
why I
combat
always pick
and more on
Consular.
other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
Guardian, Sentinel, Consular. Well, Basila's a Sentinel. I don't really want a yellow lightsaber. I want cool force powers.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child
This is such a
are beset
unique way to
by a
pick a class.
desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do? Indeed. Very well. On to the next question.
Paladin,
You are in
Nature
combat
Wizard.
with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat.
I've been a wizard.
What do
I've
you
never
do?
been a battle mage or a paladin. So maybe this is fitting.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other
Is
side.
that a ratchet emote?
What do you do?
That's awesome. I'm just gonna smash
I
the
am
door down.
beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Hunt them down, trap them, coordinate with the government. Trap them.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable
Oh,
as
that's
a
what I
Jedi
picked anyway,
counselor.
so.
Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
We'll go the path of the
Here
consular.
is a green crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar
Is
again,
he-
and he will
is-
instruct you on how to construct it.
Yeah, the battle jump is, I remembered that part because that's what they use in the speed runs because it goes so fast. I've probably been Guardian one time. So... But now everything except stealth and security are normal skills. So... Let's get us some extra hit points. This is always the worst decision. Do I pick hurting power? Okay, I want cure. Wound, I really like wound. Slow. The thing about slow is I get plague later. Let's go classic. Let's go with shock. Oh, I have more levels to take. Wisdom for force powers. Treat injury. Computer use or persuade. Let's go for another treat injury. I like Plague. So Plague is awesome because Plague has a DC of 100, making it impossible to save. And they become poisoned. It's only a little bit OP. Oh, I had another level. Craziness. I was stocking up levels and I didn't even realize it. Affliction. Mission can auto level up. Karth can auto level up. I don't particularly care what they get.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
I think this part is a little bit more fun in Knights of the Republic 2, because then you have to find all your own parts and then have Beodar construct it. But then again, it makes sense for the time. I don't have any power crystals. Yes! I got a lightsaber.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine.
What's funny is they mention that, but then it never comes up till the second game. Although I think I read in the Restoration mod, there's actually a crystal cave here?
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it. But you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
Yeah. The crystal that's tied to you and your alignment in the second game is pretty awesome.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers. A threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
Instead, Doorak just pulls it out of his back pocket and says, "Here you go, here's your crystal."
The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That, I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped.
Kind of want to see. These are new. Yeah, this is a new scene. Why can I not learn to fight with a real lightsaber? Do not underestimate the strength of the KoTOR1. It is not a lightsaber. It is nothing. And perhaps that's the reason you have not advanced the lightsaber training. Too headstrong, too overeager to move on with it, the knowledge necessary to use what you learn. A lightsaber is a delicate and subtle weapon, one that can cause great harm to its wielder if not used correctly. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. Yes, Master. Thank you.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon china pala mul hakoji ko mucho shakapaka
Master Taris
kon no ba mula draki china pala mula tonki kakin cha na mucho shakapaka hakoji ko kakin cha na kwat na bon kon
Cortosis is able to deflect the beam of a lightsaber.
Hakoji
Garum. Kavatumpa kupariya mokapata.
free loot. 300 credits. Ah, yeah, I'll play one game of Bazak. 120 credits. I'll do it. +1, -1s are good. Uh, 60%. I'll play that. Woo! I don't want to use the +1 yet. Yes! Mucha Chacapaka. Ah, perfect. Oh, not perfect. Eh, 50-50. -1. Get wrecked. 320 credits.
Why are you bothering me?
Well, I'm gonna steal from your footlocker, so you'll have to deal with it. Mucha Chacapaka. Mucha Chacapaka. Bastila can't even come with me? This sucks. Oh, I gotta talk to Jedi.
The council has decreed you may come and...
Let's go!
Please be careful on the plains, apprentice.
There's Republic security here?
The council's been telling us not to go.
Mission again.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked
Oh,
up.
Lena, that's what we're thinking about.
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Taris, but we got
Till
lucky.
Lena
She
came
was
and
a
ruined
dancer in the
everything.
cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Tarisian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he... I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Taris. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taris, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. And part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to... Okay.
Nemo! Finding
It is
Nemo.
good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of... I am sorry. Is there some... Indeed. The council... Then it would not be. But as the light side can be... The grove can be found to... Is there... About...
What kind of a
importance
name is
you put
Nemo?
in a name is misleading. Is there... I...
Greetings, friend. I think... Oh, does the... Ah, stay here.
Yes, dear. Good.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and... Protectors! Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians.
Mandalorians?
No. They've been raiding planets across this sector and farms around here often. You Jedi have left them alone because they haven't harmed you. But they steal our property, destroy our land, and worse.
I say we look for these Mandalorians. I fought them in the war. They're nothing but vicious pirates. We should stop them if we can.
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these. I will give you all I have.
Okay, let's keep on moving forward.
Dantooine looks peaceful enough, but packs of cat hounds roam these plains. We need to keep our guard up while we're out here.
Greetings, young Jedi.
Your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working and I heard the door to the house open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Only cat hounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been... No. It must have been someone who could open the door by himself. No. The door was undamaged and showed... Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. Well...
Yes, he's a droid.
He's a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He's the only companionship He is a personal assistance droid. As the last legacy of my husband.
Wow, she really...
Please. Thank you.
Here we go, Adam LARP. What? I want to see what weapons he has. Cassus Fet's battle armor. That's what we want. Eventually. Famous for killing the captain of a flagship Republic frigate at the Battle of Jagas Cluster, he is presumed dead. Let's kill some Iriaz. Oh, there's Cathound. Oh, Cathounds and Iriaz. Oh, there we go. That was a nice hit. So the Iriaz are new.
You'll never get me.
Oh, there we go. That's a good hit. That's why we like Flurry so much. Nope. Here we go. Oh, mission's there. I'm dead. So I'm not wrong, am I? There were definitely no areas in the original version of this game. These horn Cathans are a pain in the butt. Gotcha. Oh, come on, it's one Cathound.
You asked for this!
Is there anything even over here? Nope. Actually, now that we have this, Karth can move to Davic's Warsuit.
Sure.
Time to rumble.
Well, that's what we have a readme for. I'll probably look it up later. Because, especially the noises they make. The noises they make don't sound familiar at all. But with the restoration mod, they tried to keep everything as was in the original game files. So that's actually curious. I had never heard that they had other animals on Dantooine. Or other than calf hounds. Oh, this is not where I want to go. Bum 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 bum. I'm pretty sure I just run through here. Oh, see, this is where the cave is in Knights of the Old Republic 2. And doesn't exist in this game. But this is where it is in Knights of the Old Republic 2. There's maybe another cave here somewhere, maybe. Oh, that calf hound was sleeping and I woke him up, I'm sorry.
Time to rumble. Like that.
Kill all the small ones first. Oh, okay, I wanted to kill all the small ones first, but they didn't want to.
Down you go!
No, they killed all the Irias!
How'd you like that?
Oh, now I'm stuck.
What?
Of course I am.
Yes?
Aha! I did find it. My memory's not as fuzzy as what I thought it was.
Will be your doom!
Not Karth. Mission. So I'm pretty sure that shield isn't helping at all. Oh, perfect. Gotcha.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even. Taris. I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, KoTOR1, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. What is it you want? Why do you bother me? The Council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved? Lies. Leave me and come back when you have the courage to finish your task.
Oh, that wasn't nice.
Talk. You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me. Lies.
I gotta make sure I don't say the wrong thing here.
I have fallen, and dark power courses through my veins. I can never go back to the count. Not anger, peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards.
That's sad.
I never have been. I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. It was I who hurt her. I who killed her. Her suffering is my fault alone. Leave me to...
Oh.
I do not know what to do. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. The Council may forgive a lot. I am lost. Leave me.
Ah.
I do not know what...
Stop.
Leave... I do not know.
Apparently I can't persuade someone to come back to the Jedi Order.
If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, and maybe, just maybe, do you think they will? I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment again. I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Woo! Now we're gonna safety save because I'm 98% sure that there are Mandos back here. Yeah. Oh, come on. Affliction. Up. Just wait. Plague. 100%.
How'd you like that?
In my opinion, you know, it's just poison, but I think that Plague is so broken.
How'd you like that? You asked.
Okay. The Mandalorian's a jerk. So maybe I should go for the Mandalorian first. Oh, no. I want him to come to me.
How'd you like that?
Nope. That didn't even affect him. Well, I'll drag him away from the party anyway. He's definitely the tank.
You asked for this.
We have to chuck a grenade at him before he gets that shield up to do the most damage I can.
Down you go!
Down you go! Gotcha! Actually, if I can just drag him away. I'm funny. Oh! Affliction worked. Ah, awesome. Gotcha. If I remember correctly, there's some information in that data pad I should probably read. Anyway, I think I can, yeah, zone back to the Ebon Hawk.
Yes. I thought I said I don't... Not particularly. I guess it wouldn't hurt exactly either, though I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul. You don't. I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began.
Poor Karth.
He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again. Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, Even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger.
Oh,
he nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. No, it's not. But I don't want to talk.
Beep boop, beep boop, boop boop. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go back here. To Master Jar.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have... Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our order.
Woo! We're a Jedi. We're a Jedi, everyone.
If you have questions, you should...
Greetings, young... as you...
It is good to see Juhani, as your training is now complete, Padawan. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he is not
They say they sent a Jedi. I know who it is.
The Force is
Spoilers.
guiding you through your visions. It may be that
No
exploring
spoilers
the
here.
ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them. Be sure to bring Bastila with you.
I know, I gotta bring Bastila. Let's bring Karth.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine.
Come on, Matali.
Punished. The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
There may have been a barb in
Jedi
there.
are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matali we will look into... Should you have time?
If Shen Matali is not returned to his father...
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order.
It is in the real world that we truly...
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind getting out of this enclave for a bit.
Okay. We're gonna cut it off here. I think that's how I'm gonna do this game from now on in windowed mode. Yeah, I think it worked out really well. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will be back tomorrow. I don't see why I shouldn't be. Have a good night.